So pretty here today. I like to see everything come into life, you know it?
Yes, I like all the purple.
I know, I do too.
And the pink.
Mm.
Is my mic working?
Yeah, you're working good. We finally made it to a little bit of breath away from cold. Hey, Christina, love you too. Welcome in, guys. Just out enjoying the weather today. What's it? Let me see what the temperature is. 74. So it's super nice.
And I've got a flannel on.
I don't. I've got shorts and a t-shirt on. It's nice. Welcome in, guys. I hope that everybody, or more people, I should say, that always want to that can't, are able to join since we're doing this afternoon. I know that kind of opens up slots for some people that don't normally get to. Yeah, we've been watching the squirrels play in the brush over here.
So when we get enough people in, Amy, would you be kindly...
To explain where we are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the story that goes along here?
Yeah. Let's see if we can catch one of them. We're up to 71 now. Welcome in, guys. Let's get some more folks in here. If y'all don't care, hit that share button. Let people know we're live. I mean, somebody might be interested in it. Might be some of your friends that you had no clue that would like to come watch with us. It's such a beautiful day. We did choose to come today because it's supposed to storm tomorrow, and we're expecting, I hope it changes, but some more pretty bad storms coming Sunday. So there's no way we wanted to miss this opportunity this afternoon. Welcome in, guys. You got the try filled out. Mama Moonrock's in the house.
Yeah, your phone will make it go
Oh,
up.
yeah, of course. You guys love crystals as much as we do. We got Mama Moonrocks. You got to go follow her page. Amazing content. Amazing person. Beautiful crystals. What else can you ask for?
I seen one where she was inside of one. It was so big or something. Or next to it. Or yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, like I'm happily jealous of all of her posts with
Yeah.
her pretty crystals. Got you and Salem's Lot. Oh, Shelly, thank you. Actually got here. I've got their shirt on today. Oh, it's got a nose. Thank you for that.
Oh, look, they're starting to leave.
We're leaving stuff again? Okay. Hopefully this stuff won't get thrown out. Because everything we used to bring, Emily, was getting thrown away.
I'm going to leave one.
You going to leave a bracelet?
Peridot.
Thank you, Patty. There you go. Oh, look, it's those little squishy things. I love those. And then she's been ducked. All appropriate for a child. We know children love bracelets and little squishy toys.
Now, see, if I was famous, somebody'd come steal that and sell it on eBay.
Oh, shush. Oh, me, I'm so glad you got to listen. That's awesome. Yeah, we're working pretty hard, and we're pretty proud of what we put out so far. So the ones of you who do listen to our podcast, Dawn and I, we appreciate you so much. Oh, bless you. That is not expected. You don't have to send us a thing. Well, we've got 170 in here. Do you want to? Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. We come here in 2020 after watching this location time and time and time again. The legend of this, the legend of that, the legend of this. Excuse me, let me clear my throat. It's spring, y'all. There we go. Mary Evelyn Ford was only 5 years old when she passed away. For many a years, it's been said, and she's called, let me put my quotations up, the witch girl. We do not believe that legend whatsoever. The legend states that Mary Evelyn Ford and her mother, Mary Rebecca Ford, were accused of being witches. The town was way too anxious and way too ready to get this over with and put to rest that they did not wait to have a proper court. During the middle of the night, they supposedly drugged little Mary and Mary Rebecca, from their home, burned them, placed little Mary here with a guarded gate with interlocking crosses, concrete, rocks, the whole deal that they felt would keep them protected from her spirit. Her mother, Mary Rebecca, it's stated we don't know where she's buried.
In a separate location is what they said.
Yeah, we don't know where that location is. But when you come to visit Mary Evelyn, who passed away in 1916, you see her mother and father resting beside her. So you don't take much digging. You look into her actual cause of death. It doesn't take too much digging around to realize that this legend is not true. Now, there's also legend of a watcher who says to be trying to get in this grave to get through to Mary Evelyn so that to keep her in so that she can never get out. Hey, Spooky Okie, another good one to grab up. Now, Mary Evelyn's supposed to be trying to come out of here. He's supposed to be trying to keep her in. The interlocking crosses are supposed to help. Now, it's said that this watcher was harmed. I think possibly, if I remember it right, lost his life. Yeah, from these individuals. And he's supposedly buried over here. I'll walk you over to him in a minute. I don't even know if they knew each other, but I will tell you, the funny thing about these kind of legends and the many of people that will come here from all over just to see this grave, even though we can prove that this legend is not true, and Mary Evelyn, I feel like when we come, deserves a voice if she would like one, no different than anyone else in here, because that's exactly what's going on. Her mother is not hidden away. Her mother's resting right there. I don't know. It's a legend. I don't know. But also, what is she? Don't quote me. Well, yeah, quote me, but don't quote me because I'm not going to say it right. Diverticulitis?
The stomach ailment she had, yeah.
I didn't say that right, but that's what she passed away of. Her mother passed away many years later in 1955. I will tell you, I think as I'll get back on the rant I was going, with this legend and you have so many people coming to this location and they're asking the same questions, they're looking for the same results, they're hoping to see the same thing. I think it keeps the cemetery pretty active.
Yeah, it's crazy how...
I think they give you what you're looking for.
It's like a legend can manifest.
Right.
Because, never forget this, doubt blocks manifestation. So when you hear a legend and you believe it and you come up here and you don't doubt it, you think it really happened, then, you're manifesting that.
Yeah.
And you come up here all the time, people in and out all the time. It brings that energy here and other energy, individual energy.
Right. And I'm not going to say we didn't come up here in the beginning just like everybody else, but after we did a little bit of research, we soon figured that's not even true. Now we come out of respect, trying to get the true story of why this legend was started. And where are you? Here you are. Is Dawn in here? I see. Hi, Dawn. Oh, thank you, Mama. Yeah, I really believe that sometimes when people come here, looking for it, it's going to give you exactly what you're looking for. Now, Mr. Fowler here, he's even pretty much said, yes, I know that I'm considered the Watcher, and that's who he is. He's considered the Watcher, and whoever, I believe it was him, was well aware of it when they responded to us that day.
Oh, yeah, I remember it.
Yeah.
I've never seen any documentation or anything.
I've seen a couple of videos speaking his name, so that's how we got his name.
They suggest that it is him, and I do believe it after many communication sessions up here. I think it was him. Now, whether it really was him or he was just blamed for it is a different story.
Right. But I think he knows.
Yes, he definitely knows, which proves intelligence.
Absolutely, because how many people's come up here and said, hey, are you the Watcher? No. You know, and then when he come to us, he was like, yeah, that's what they call me. So yeah, basically, we're here. There is a legend tied to this cemetery. Do we believe the legend? No. But we're here to maybe figure out where this legend started.
We need to, because guess what? This is where we started.
Yeah.
When we got our first SB7, this is where we came.
Yeah.
Like, how many years we've been doing this now?
Yeah, I know. This was one of our first ones.
Come full circle again.
Is Shannon's mic not working? Talk at it.
Hello.
No, I mean it is, but it's not super loud.
Here, let's unplug it.
Hold on. Let me turn mine off. I don't know. I really just have a strong opinion about this one.
Okay, what about now?
You're good. It lit up all the way on that one, so that had to be stronger. Maybe it just wasn't as loud a while ago. I don't know. I need to get somewhere to pop a squat.
But yeah, by no means. I mean, we want everyone to understand too that this is where we did officially first start at.
Yeah.
We're not here to see a little witcher. We know the legend is false, but we do know for sure that there is a lot of energy up here, and I do believe that there are watchers here.
Almost definitely.
There is something surrounding these woods, inside of these woods, which are posted, by the way. You can't go in the woods. That's someone else's property. But
yeah, see, those are, when we go back over there, you'll see, but you can't get off in the woods, which that's fine.
And it's a totally different monster at night. This place is...
We've been ran out of here.
Totally different.
Scared.
Yes, we did run out of here one night.
That was during our first of our adventures up here. Gosh, we were standing up toward the back. We're going to start here in a minute. We're just talking about this place for those of y'all. Excuse me, those of you that are just coming in. But we were about right up in here, and we'd had a friend with us from work, and I had you had Necrophonic running, and it was on a speaker, so it was kind of loud. And I think, was it Mikey said, what is that noise?
Yep. He asked what that noise was, and I heard it when he said that.
Yeah, so he turned it off, and you could hear, and it was coming from down in this area, like it was coming right up the hill at us, and we'll walk you over there, like galloping horses, running as fast as they could, hitting a really hard dirt path. Wouldn't you explain it that way?
That's exactly what it sounded like.
And that video's on our YouTube, too. It's probably, goodness, way back in here somewhere. But yeah, it was like it was just coming straight up a path through here. And there's not a path that's on this side. This side's bad on service. So what that was that night, I don't know. But I do know there wasn't like a...
I know it got louder and louder and louder. And by the time it got to where it felt like it was kind of close to us, we were gone.
Yeah.
So, I mean, because it was pitch black out here. And not only that, but you have people coming up here all through the night, in and out.
Yeah.
You know, there's no telling who's going to come up here.
That was the fan's gone.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
That was probably my scariest thing about it. Is that somebody somehow getting up here on something that makes some racket?
But here's another thing that we even suggested at one point. I remember talking about it with you. This cemetery's so old,
Yeah.
Back in the day, they used to
That's how they would have brought a
they would
funeral
bring them
procession
up here
Yeah.
with horses.
Right.
So
yeah, like I said, the
It could be-
video's
it
on
could've-
YouTube in our shorts. You guys can check that out if you want to and make your own opinion. But darn it, it sounded like hoofs just galloping up the hill toward us. And it was just like getting closer too.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go with Spirit Talker while we're here.
Here, we'll show everybody what it looks like.
Well, I'm gonna start with it.
Okay. Shannon's starting with Spirit Talker. Let me turn this on. I always try to turn it on while I'm showing you, and it doesn't work as well that way, so. Okay. And I'm going to be running Ovilus 5. Let me see if I can get you to see the screen. It's running now. You know, there's also been, somebody said they don't go in their woods at night. There's also been legend, rumor, I don't know what you want to call it.
Optimism.
Optimism? Listen, very optimistic. But there's also been happenings. I don't know if it's probably, I don't made up, I don't know. But of people disappearing in these woods and being drugged off by something. Like none of this is factual. It's just from the internet and stories. Seller?
Hello, my name is Shannon.
My name's Amy.
We've come here as we always do.
Step.
To open a door of communication for those who wish to speak. If there's anyone present. RAF. Look at that, it's all capital.
RAF?
Yeah. Wow. It's the first time I've ever seen that. But if there is anything or anyone here that would like to communicate, you can use these devices that we have with us if you indeed know how to manipulate them. You've proven in the past that you do know how. So we're here. Is anyone with us?
We also want to let you know that we're not here for the normal everybody else reason. We're just looking for the truth.
Mortuary.
A mortuary? That's interesting.
Is there a mortuary near us? Somewhere around this location? When we've come here before... Hey, Sheila. Alice? When we've come here before, it said that Mary was communicating with us. Alice, do you know if that's true?
Around?
Mary's around? Okay, Alice. Are you with Mary? We're just trying to understand. So we might ask a few questions that might seem strange to you.
Gone.
Gun?
Gone.
Oh, gone. Thank you, Dawn. Is Mary gone now? Or Alice possibly too? Is that wet right there? We'll sit down on this green grass. There we go.
Area. A pond.
Is this a good area right here? If it's not possible, that's okay. But we were kind of hoping we could maybe speak with Mary Rebecca or Mary Evelyn, if that's possible. Oh, thank you, Patty. I mean, really, I guess any of the Fords would work if they would like to come forward.
Yeah. Even the relation of the Ford's Ferry gang.
Yeah.
They were all through this area too.
Yeah, they was. And I mean, that's part of her family.
Right.
Her grandparent. Oh, Shelley, thank you.
For those that don't know, Ford's Ferry gang was a gang of river pirates who ran through this area. Castle.
He does not know that he was saying that with
What?
cat ears or fox ears. I don't know, but it was adorable.
But they would pick people up with the ferry on the Illinois side, and when they got in the middle of the river, they would unalive them, unload their stuff on the Kentucky side, go back and get more people, do the same thing over and over. Arthur. Like, they were vicious. Ford's Ferry gang was very vicious. The Hart brothers actually hid with him in Cave and Rock.
Arthur,
are you looking for healing, or are you healing?
Arthur, you're welcome to speak with us.
This entire area is creepy. It's got a creepy history to it.
Well, I'll tell you.
Now, I'm not talking about the legend. I'm
Yeah.
talking about the stuff with the Ford's Ferry.
Oh, yeah, there's been a lot happen in this area. But I will tell you tonight, just sitting right here with this slight breeze, there's nothing more peaceful right now.
Yeah, I love being here. I do. There's no other place like this. On top of a hill like this and wide open. I mean, look out there. I wish everybody could see what it looked like. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe they can if,
Connection.
Do we have a connection out here? Because I feel like we do.
just look at all that country land on the hills. We're up on a hill with one way in and one way out.
Lungs.
Lungs? Did you have issues with your lungs? Do you remember that? Now, if
Tradition.
tradition. If what I'm assuming is wrong, please correct me. The tradition.
In lungs?
Is there anyone here that has heard of the legend of this place? If so, what's your opinion on it? What do you think about all this?
No, it's not.
I take that as no, it's not true.
No. Thank you for that. We don't want you to think we come here with any negativity or nastiness. We come speaking to you just like we would want to be spoke to. We would like to try to straighten this out. I don't believe this legend. Marie, she passed away diverticulitis of the stomach, some kind of stomach issue. I didn't say it right, but maybe somebody will understand what I was trying to say.
I am Salem.
You are
Salem?
Salem? Is that your name? Well, that's a pretty name.
I do like that.
My name is Shannon.
My name's Amy.
Do you stay out here?
Melissa.
Melissa Salem?
Melissa, do you rest out here? Or are you looking?
Woman.
Yes, Amanda.
Admire.
You admire Amy?
Me.
You must admire Amy. Everybody loves Amy.
Oh, Yep, that's what it is. I know what she passed of. I just have a hard time saying it. I should listen to it, I guess. But
I don't think I can pronounce it either.
they know what I'm saying.
But yeah, that is horrible for a family to have to deal with, later on down the road, hearing that kind of story about, a 5-year-old girl. I mean, that's horrible.
Then you come up here thinking, oh my goodness, what'd they do with her mama? Well, bless her soul, she's laying right there beside her. Her father passed away in 1927, mother passed away in 1955.
Did you hear that?
Was somebody yelling?
Yeah.
That was somebody off that hill. Because I hear a dog barking too. That way. And I mean, to me,
Edith.
Edith?
Edith.
Edith Butler back there. Let me see her here.
She was a Ford too. I guess last name changed by marriage.
Well, let's go to Edith. I asked any of the Ford members. Sorry, I'm having trouble with that. Y'all hang tight.
What happened?
I'm trying to make my screen go in and out, but I'm giving them a run for their money over on that side. I'm sorry. You might have to help me up. I don't know. I think we might get it. I think I can get it. I'm good.
Thank. Month.
It's March. We're almost to April. We're not far.
Scratch. Joke. Date.
What is today's date? The 27th?
28.
28.
Edith, are you out here? Can you hear us?
Joshua.
Hi, Joshua. Is it okay that we're here? I hope you understand our intention. This place totally changes at night.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's not the same place. Like the feeling and everything is different at night.
Mm-hmm.
And it's dark, like darker than normal.
Yeah. And the woods become something else different.
I took my last breath here.
Probably her family, Joan.
Is that why you remain here? Or are you just coming back and forth? I don't think I've ever been here where it's been this quiet. Like, I feel like I got to whisper. It's so quiet here.
I love the feeling. I feel so much peace.
Hung, drawn and quartered.
Well, that's not peaceful.
Hung, drawn, and quartered.
But no, I do feel peace.
I do too. We get that a lot at wind as well.
Yeah. Do I feel the peace coming from the fact that we come in here at a different approach? Could have mean this town, Debbie. This county. Doesn't necessarily have to be on this land right here. Yeah, Dawn, that wasn't peaceful. But I just have like this big, light, bright, peaceful feeling in here. I don't know, it's nice. Very nice. I don't think I've ever felt that from here.
No. No, not here.
That's a good question, Terry. One thing I wish I had was all the answers, you know what? One day I will. One day I'll know all about it.
One day we all will.
Yep.
Can you tell me one of the items that is on this stone next to me? There's 2 items on there.
I want to bring a baby, not a baby doll, but a teddy bear or something back next time. They used to throw our stuff off in the field.
Me.
What?
Me?
Yeah, she's in there.
And
Her body.
here's something weird.
Yeah,
This stone does not belong here.
that little one.
But it's in here with her. Like, this is hers. I don't know whose that is.
When we started coming in 2020, that was not in there. You just had her stone. This was added, what did we say? 2022? We started noticing it in people's videos.
Yes. Yep. Somebody had moved it in there.
So I don't know if it possibly got pushed from a mower or, accidentally knocked up from a mower and somebody just kindly set it off in here so nothing would happen to it. But yeah, we don't know who that is. There's only...
And you can't really read it.
No, you can't. It was on this side, wasn't it? It says... See, you can't. Something 23rd. Yeah, I'm not sure. Back in this time period, this was the early 1900s. A lot of times you would see a fence like this just to deter grave robbers. A lot of times back then they would try to dig bodies
I'm
up.
happy to talk.
Okay,
Nice.
good. We're happy to listen. What would you like to talk about? I'll let you pick the topic.
Conjure.
Huh?
You want to talk about conjuring?
We got a few minutes.
What
Was
about
something
it?
conjured here?
Could you tell me more about that?
The children play.
They do.
With Mary Evelyn?
At one point, there were a lot of teddy bears out there. They all got thrown in the
Oh,
woods,
Betty,
I think.
thank you. Yeah, we would bring stuff, and there was stuff here before, and we'd come and it'd be slung off hanging out of a tree, or I don't know who was throwing stuff out of here, but we kind of just started leaving change or a little thing like that. Yeah, that was a bit ago, wasn't it? One time we was here during the night, and they told us that it was in in the woods, remember?
Yes.
And we found the stuff that we had brought in the woods. I'm sure it was somebody just messing, but still.
Probably teenagers.
Yeah, I just don't want to bring a bunch of stuffed animals to be slung out in the woods, you know. She does thank you every time. I remember that last time we brought her Lauren. Is Mary here with us?
You know what?
What?
I'm going to try Necrophonic just for old time's sake.
Old time's sake? Okay.
Let's see if we can make it.
Let's try not to step on very many leaves so I can make some sense out of it, possibly. Thank you, Betty. We've had some good results here with that. Did you say a funeral?
I heard funeral.
Your?
Hello, my name is Shannon.
I'm Amy.
Could you tell us your name? Leave me alone.
I heard Mary before that, and then leave me alone.
Mary, and then leave me alone. We don't mean to disturb you. If you don't want to communicate, you do not have to.
Did you say worry? Being hurt? We come here with respect.
Take us.
Take you. Where do you want to go? Hey, Dio. I say home. I don't have the capabilities of taking you anywhere. Oh, hold on. But maybe I can help you find your way.
I heard leave.
I thought I heard please. Run? I can't run now. You know better than that. You know before I know what my back feels like. It's broken. Did you hear that? It said it's broken.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, you know how my back's not in good shape. You just said it.
It said, please help. That's what it sounded like. What do you need help with?
Do you know a way home? Did you say, do you know a way home? Are you trying to find the light? How can I help you?
Turn reverb on.
I turn it off. I don't want that. Yeah. Is there someone in the woods?
No.
Who needs help? You say me? Okay. What can I do? Did you say pray?
Yeah.
Okay. Send help. Would you like me to call my spirit guides and angels? Y'all grab up in the presence of others while he's in here too. It said Tim, didn't it?
Yeah, I heard Tim.
I'm going to say a prayer for you, okay?
Let's go.
The tree? Did you hear my prayers? You know you're not stuck here, don't you? Good. I said a prayer for you. I don't know much what. It's hard to help somebody when they can't really tell you how. Did I say thank you?
I didn't catch it. Can you tell me what your name is? It says leave her.
Leave who? Do you want us to walk away from Mary's grave? That's fine. Did I say Mary? See y'all leave. Okay, we're going to walk this way. Yeah, we're just standing there, not for any particular reason. Sorry about that.
Is this better?
Miss Johnson? Is Miss Johnson with us? Where it said she's coming. Who is Miss Johnson? And the girl? You see them? Are they coming now?
You're one.
I'm one?
Said you're a girl.
So I'm the girl. Who's Miss Johnson?
Kind of.
Either Kenneth or kind of.
I don't know.
It's the same voice.
Thought it said I love y'all, but probably not. That don't make sense.
Do you remember us from past visits?
How long's it been since we've been here? Not long, really, has
Well,
it?
we came out one time. Remember, it started raining, so we couldn't do anything.
Yeah, I do remember. We found the belt and yeah. This is a big party area, isn't it?
Nah.
I don't know why anybody want to party in a cemetery.
All right. Is your ovulus still going?
No, I turned it off because Necrophonic was killing it, man.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go necrometer now. We're going to try them all. We'll try every one of them.
I'll throw on Ovulus real quick. It was stopping me from hearing, though.
Can we go up by the garden area without losing service?
I start losing service over by the mouse box, but they said we cannot. Remember that time I opened it and there was that mouse? That was hilarious.
Are you still with us?
This ground, man. See what? Lagoon. You gotta be careful walking through here, dear. I don't know if I'd want to come here at night because there's some really big sinkholes in here. Of course, a lot of wooden caskets.
February. Steamy.
A steamy February. Here's my tree. Oh, it's a beautiful scene. Look at that. Mr. Fowler, are you with us?
It was an accident.
What was an accident?
Trail.
On the trail? Where's this trail at?
Coins. Rate. Alignment.
Warm.
Said steamy a minute ago.
Are you explaining your environment to us?
Like I said before, we might ask some really strange questions at times, but that's only because we're just trying to understand. Can you tell us more about the accident?
Can you?
I don't know what accident you're speaking about. If I did, maybe I could help. But I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Can you give me a clue? Tone.
Can you explain to me what is in the surrounding woods? What lies in there?
Oh, back up a little bit.
Sure are some pretty flowers on this one little one.
It was so nice to walk up and see the Easter flowers. I don't remember that many being there before. I think somebody's come out here and planted them.
Look, there used to be one here.
Yep. Yeah, this ground, just see, you got to be really careful. Yeah, it's back down here. You definitely do not want to walk over this area. See what we're talking about. You just got to be careful in cemeteries, especially the older ones. These are from 1904 and something 1892, maybe. Yeah, you just really got to be careful. I kind of know where people are going to be, and I try to stay in between that the best I can.
Kill.
Kill?
Was someone killed in this accident? That's a bad hold on. It was little just a couple years ago.
You hear that?
Passageway.
Passageway. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
In front.
That's part of squirrel.
In the front? Are you talking about where the vehicle is or the opposite direction? I'm curious to know what's going on here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like what?
Unless it was a stump, because look right here. This is a stump right here.
Unsettling stillness.
Yeah, there is an unsettling stillness. A good way to describe it. There used to be a stone here. I can see look, you can see the outline of the groundstone.
Yeah. Maybe it's just one of them that, I don't know, you'd think they at least kept the base. I hate over there. They clean them with some bleach, it looks like. Y'all don't bring bleach out on these headstones. Let me try to zoom in again. Whatever it was, that had bleach. Whatever that product was had bleach on it for those two. This one and that one. Yeah, it's bad. Stay away from bleach.
Yeah, you may not know that you're damaging the stone, but you are.
Right, you may not even mean to, but the last thing we want to do is hurt the integrity of these stones, and rock's porous.
Who used to be here where I'm at right now? Do you know their name?
Oh no, Kathy. Kathy said she fell into a grave in Florida walking through up to her knee, walking in an old cemetery. Yeah, you got to be careful. I mean, like a lot of these, they don't have the burial like we do now. They don't have the vault. They don't have the pretty stout casket. They're wooden caskets, and they're just sitting there getting wet and rotten all these years. So some of them give in. Just nature claims herself back eventually. Sad but true. Look at me about to fall down, Don. Them squirrels are having a blast, aren't they? I like to see them playing over there.
I do too.
They've been doing it at our house. Look at that. Now you gotta be careful.
50.
50? Yeah.
It was murder.
Okay.
It was murder.
It was kill, murder, and 50. Did 50 people get hurt?
Or it could be a year.
We'll start with people and then yeah. Could this been in the 50s? I feel like someone's trying to reach through. It's just taking them longer to get through. Like an energy
Yeah, I can feel like
barrier. That
desperation.
they need
yeah.
that energy and they don't have it.
Right.
Can you tell us who was hurt? We're not here to judge. We're just here to listen. Tammy, leave and come back in. That should clear it up for you. If y'all lose sound or it freezes up, always try to leave and then jump right back in, and that usually clears it up.
Trailhead.
The trailhead.
Where's this trail at? Because they've already talked about a trail.
In the front. I think there. Do you remember when we had that situation there in the winter?
In the woods?
Yeah, how we were over here and we kept seeing something in there.
Yeah.
Can we go in that direction without losing signal?
Maybe. It's iffy. I don't understand that because, like, this is a good spot. You couldn't get no higher on hill. You know it?
Right.
We need to come back sometime for a night time here since it's getting nicer. We didn't prepare for that today, but I think I'm good right here.
Is this the area you're talking about?
There's a fan. Somebody threw it in the woods. I bet it got blowed over there. Nobody probably threw it, did they?
It's only fans now.
What happened on this trail? You've said kill and you've said murder. Can you tell us more of the story?
See, what's really weird about this, when they talk about the trails and stuff like that, especially in this area, is the Trail of Tears ran directly through here.
True. Oh, thank you, Patricia. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should tell people that too.
Yeah, the Trail of Tears ran straight. Anger.
Yeah.
Ran straight through Marion, right through here. And there's a lot of energy from that in this area on top of all the other bad things that happen around here. Like, it's amazing if you read about the history of this place. Like, James Ford getting away with all he got away with and being a prominent figure in Marion at the time.
Right.
Like, during the day, he was at the courthouse.
Right.
You know, everybody knew him. And at night, he was a river pirate.
Right.
You know, they were murdering people. They were robbing people. They were doing all kinds of things.
You just never know.
I think Jesse James was even at Cave in Rock at one point.
Yeah. There was a lot of outlaws, well-known outlaws ran through here. Hart Brothers,
So
Vicious.
So you got a mixture of all of that. You know what I mean? Like all that crossing paths. And the Hart Brothers were trained by Native Americans.
Right.
to
Yeah.
fight.
That's why they were so darn vicious.
Mm-hmm. That one had a tomahawk that a Native American gave him.
Right.
Remember, he gave everybody the tomahawk special.
Yeah. Well, that was. Y'all ever have some extra time, and if you're interested in outlaws and history and such, you can research the Harpe, Harpe brothers, who are majorly based out of Kentucky.
Window.
Yes.
Move it.
Or lose it. Oh goodness, I've got to move it. My hip's burning. But they primarily ran their crimes through Kentucky. They did run up through Indiana, Missouri, Tennessee,
Illinois.
and Tennessee, right?
Illinois and Mississippi at one point,
Yep.
I think.
Yes. Okay.
See, they said move it when we started talking about the Hart Brothers, and then they were answering about the Hart Brothers. Yes.
Have the Hart brothers ever come through this part of town?
And they were considered, well, they're still considered.
Oh, this was all up and down the river.
Right.
We wouldn't have a certain spot that had happened. Do it.
The Hart Brothers are still considered America's first serial killers. Like, they do consider them that. And we used to live not too far from where they put
Big Harp's
head on a stick to warn other outlaws to stay out of the area.
I did an English paper on them in high school. Back at that point, you could go up to the library in my town and check out all kinds of books on them. So I read and read and read. The books aren't there anymore. I tried to. Hayden wanted to look at them and couldn't find them. Yeah. Yeah, we couldn't find them. I hated that. I remember I loved that paper because I got to do the research that I wanted to do. Yes, Hart Brothers, you're right.
Is there anyone here who knows James Ford?
Drugs.
Ooh, look.
Drugs? Does someone have a problem with drugs?
Do you think that's related to the accident?
I don't know, maybe.
Did that have something to do with the accident?
Laborer.
Laborer?
Thankful.
Thankful. It's just so much different energy up here.
Hobble.
You know, that's why I bring up all the different things, because that's what it feels like. Like
Right.
you'll catch something and then all of a
It's
sudden
gone.
you'll catch something else that feels different.
It's in and it's out. Yeah.
You're like at a crossroads of energy. It's crazy.
I don't know. I would like to come back during the night again. It's been a while since we've been here. We'll just have to be like really careful.
Constant.
Well, I mean, we'll just bring the spotlight with us.
Well, yeah, of course. I'm talking about like, no, I don't want to fall. Yeah, I don't want to get hurt.
Cause.
'Cause that would hurt.
Did you get upset when we talked about the Hart Brothers? I just have to know.
I'm sure some of them aware.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They probably either heard stories.
Thank you,
for certain,
Kathy. Or either Laura forbid, been terrorized by them.
Yeah, you're talking about guys that they did some bad stuff.
They just didn't care.
Didn't they like slam a baby against a tree and
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
care. They didn't care.
yeah, that's crazy. Man.
Like that kind of person, there's nothing you can do for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They just didn't care.
But you know, their mother and father came from overseas.
The harps.
Yeah, and then they were, I think, when they were little, they came here, and if I'm not
There you
mistaken,
go.
they fought with the Native Americans, and I think it was the Revolutionary War.
And one of the wars, yes. That's like you said, where they got all their training, and
Right.
yeah. They was something else, man, I'll tell you. They're not somebody that I'd like to meet up with in the afterlife.
No.
Because if they didn't
Hey,
care
we
now.
did. Remember we ran into them at
I did do that reading that one day up on the hill, didn't I?
we ran into them up at
Yeah.
where was that at? What's his
It was
name?
up
Peter
at
Hutchinson.
Peter Hutchinson's grave,
Yep.
yeah. Oh man, Don, like a lot of this history, it's so interesting. If you look into the Ford's Ferry
Portal
game.
location.
What?
A portal location? Is that off the trail?
Or is there one here? Could somebody have opened something,
By accident?
conjured, like they said earlier, that they didn't know that they were doing? And maybe opened up a portal somehow? Because there's a lot of people here, they travel to come here.
Yeah.
All different kinds of people. Did someone accidentally open up something here?
Whispering regrets.
Whispering regrets. Something happened. Somebody made a mistake. They didn't know what they were doing. It feels like to me somebody was out here doing something they didn't entirely understand, but they thought they knew what they were doing.
Oh, you should hit me up, Sarah. I don't know what you're working with.
I think they didn't intend to do it, but it happened.
It's like maybe the reason why we're only getting bits and pieces.
Right.
Like I want to tell you, but if I tell you, I'm actually telling you.
Can you tell us what comes out of the portal?
Nah, Joan. Bodies are just dressed in here. But you can communicate with spirit anywhere. It wouldn't matter if we went across the field over there and stood and done it. It doesn't matter. We just got our start here in 2020.
The call of the astral.
What?
The call of the astral.
Interesting.
I asked him what about the portal, what come out of it. It said the call of the astral.
I don't know how that sounds good or not. What does that mean?
I hope it ain't like what was her name? What's that girl's name? Amy Allen. Remember she found the portal over in Slaughters?
Oh, yeah.
It was an alien portal, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Or that's what they said, yeah.
Right.
I'd like to go check that house out.
I forgot about that episode. I'd like to watch that again.
We've watched some pretty good stuff over the years, you know?
that one, that Plan B, or yeah, I think that's what it was called. That restaurant where they had
Family Tree?
no, not that one. The one where the guy,
Oh, in the basement.
right, and he was
Okay,
still
yeah.
alive, but
Yeah, where
actively haunting the
he was,
place.
his energy was
Right.
still actively haunting the place, not him. His residual anger and all that. Yeah.
That blew my mind to think that a place is haunted by somebody's alive.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Like
Stop.
I'm sorry. I'll stop. You're getting awful serious all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. Maybe they just don't know what we're talking about.
Clearly.
See, I get it. Okay. I'm sorry. You don't know who Amy Allen is or any of that. It's understood. You might meet her one day. I don't know. Well, we might meet one day. I get it. What do you want to talk about? The reason why we were carrying a different conversation, we were just kind of waiting on you, maybe to get some energy. Can we talk about the portal? Pulled myself out, didn't they? Clearly, they don't know who Amy Allen. I mean,
It's just different waves.
yeah.
Like I said,
And it feels gone now.
yeah, it just comes and goes.
Yeah.
But it's different every time. It's
Maybe
weird.
somebody did accidentally, not knowing, open something here. You have a lot of different religions, a lot of different beliefs, a lot of different practices, a lot of different intentions, a lot of different ways of approaching coming to this one location.
Nightmare.
Nightmare.
We're sorry to hear that. Do you know of any way that we can help you? What would you like us to do? I mean, if we can help you, then we will. But we need to know what that is. Like, what can we do to help you?
Angrily.
Kimberly?
Angrily.
Angrily. What has you so angry? Can you help me understand? Some thought
Religion.
of religion and mad.
Oh, they're mad. You said stuff about religions, different religions, maybe.
Okay.
Please. Dash. Wrong.
They said, please, dash, wrong. Are you telling Amy that we need to go? Because you're upset with what she said?
Here, that's all I meant. People are curious. It doesn't always make it right, and I'm sorry. And I also want to apologize if someone has come in here and done something to make you angry. And that says Johnson right there. We got Miss Johnson a while ago.
Miss?
Yeah, I remember, and the girl, and they said the girl was me. Remember?
Yep, Mary.
Remember when they said Miss Johnson, then I was the girl? Was Mary standing here with me, Mary Johnson? Now that makes sense. Miss Johnson and the girl. And I said, who's the girl? And they said, you. And then I look back now at the sun.
Guesses.
What?
Jesus.
Jesus. Now that the suns went down, I can see the name better.
Practice.
They're a Christian. They said Jesus and
In
they practice.
practice.
So, when you were talking about
Other
broken
religions?
furniture.
Right.
For what it's worth, I mean, I'm not downing anybody else and what they believe. I don't want you to think that.
Unfortunately, we won't be able to stay too much longer because it's starting to get dark. And being the paranormal investigators that we are, we did not bring flashlights.
Legacy.
That will be our legacy. Yep.
So unprofessional. But anyway, if there's anything you would like to tell us before we leave, now would be a good time. Because you could communicate with us and follow us as we're here, but once we leave, you cannot leave with us.
Yeah, I do believe, excuse me, they're set strong on Christianity. I'm not sure if they're aware I'm a Christian. But I definitely don't judge anyone with different beliefs than me.
No. And I'm sure they can see that. They know our intentions.
Right. So when I said that, I didn't mean it out of any disrespect. There's just
right,
so many different people coming to this area.
Right. I felt they were just letting you know.
They're Christians.
Right.
Understood.
Well, I guess we're going to be on our way.
Yeah, we don't have much. It looks lighter than what it is on the phone.
Little Mary, peace be with you. Bless you.
You know, I really would like to come back with a spotlight. And, you know, Dan bought the spotlight just for this cemetery.
He did.
And win. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. I'd like to come back up here. Because it's all lovey-dovey, hugs and kisses most of the time during the day. But when the light goes off, that's when the woods wake up.
Yeah, this place is crazy at night.
What have I got on me?
You got a bug on you.
That don't surprise me.
There hasn't been a night that I've been out here.
That something has not happened in the woods.
The back of it.
Yeah. We've been standing here and it sounded like a deer fall out of a tree and hit the ground. I mean, there's been crazy stuff.
Horses running after you.
Yeah, like it's like the woods try to get you out of here. We don't know what's in the woods. But yeah, we do need to prepare better and come back. It's getting warm, so we can do that.
Right. Oh yeah, I'm down for a couple night investigations out here.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
It's no fun to sit on this hill in the cold, though. It's really not.
No, wintertime is no fun in there.
It just whips up this hill, and it's ridiculously cold.
Well, I want to thank each and every one of you that communicated today. I'm sure some of you remember us from the past. Some of you may not. But we're going to leave the same way that we came, in peace.
Haunting whispers.
With haunting whispers. I feel like that does roadway. I feel like that does haunting whispers does kind of work in with this location.
If we ever open a restaurant, we're going to name it Haunting Whispers.
Maybe.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
There's a haunting whisper.
Oh, is it? No, that's a coyote.
Was it?
Yeah, they're getting ready to wake up, so you're getting ready to be scared.
I don't like them. Guys, I hope some of you that don't normally get to come in at our lives was able to do so tonight. We are doing it, of course, because the weather's getting ready to get really bad this weekend, and it's a beautiful day to come up here. We hope that you all stay safe this weekend, especially on Sunday. I know our way it's supposed to get kind of bad, so prepare if you need to. We love you guys so much, and we hope you have a great weekend.
Peace be with you.